on our way out on a family trip today to Gevi Hot Springs. Beautiful morning to start our day out. I don't think I'll ever get disappointed at those views of the mountains as we leave our place. And then heading up the Pan American Highway. Closer to the mountains we get, the cloudier it seems to get. But there's always something to look at. Finally getting there, Gevi Hot Springs, or it feels like it, but there's quite a hill to climb as you go up here. Marking the territory, a beautiful bridge to cross, and we know we're into that wild territory. Certainly has the roads that go with it. You can't quite see it, but this is very steep. A little bit of slipping and definitely something I would use my four-wheel drive for, particularly when it's wet. And Gevi's just about 45 minutes drive from San Isidro, not far at all. Well, from our place, it's probably 30-minute drive from the centre of San Isidro. But these hills never seem to stop sometimes, and they just twist and turn whichever way you go. I do love them. They're very exciting. I think anything that is potentially dangerous is quite exciting. Have to take it carefully. We were the only ones there, we thought, when we got there. Gave our car a beautiful view for the day while we went off to explore the hot springs. A few more hills to climb before we get there. Up there somewhere, I think. We'll just go up here and hope for the best. It's looking promising. Trying to find the entrance. I think we spotted where we need to pay. Okay, let's go and find out how much this is. So as it turns out, it was 3,500 colones each. That's a total of £25 for the four of us to go in. Maisie didn't want to swim today, so or didn't want to get in the pool. So it was only the four of us, but perfectly honest, we couldn't wait. It is a bit cooler up here, so hot springs make a bit more sense because it is quite hot where we live and unbearably hot down by the coast, and hot springs are not something we thought about until we moved up to the mountains. But getting in here, we didn't expect to find pools. I mean, there were pools, ready-made pools everywhere, and it's fed from the hot springs, from the volcanic hot springs. But they were very nice, and there was a couple of pools to go with, so we started with the small one. And just spent some time in here. It was quite nice, but we knew the bigger one was going to be warmer, so we thought we'd build up to it. Oh, but just being in that water, in that tranquility, in those hills, just beautiful. Time to relax and muck about a bit and just chill. On our way, did notice a lot more of the fauna as we moved our way back down to the car. I think it was because we were relaxed, just taking in the scenery a lot more. So much to look at, so many plants, so many insects. Some familiar, some less so. A whole forest of these birds of paradise. And on our way back down that mad hill, saying goodbye to the locals. Crazy. You think it's quite bonkers going up, and it's quite savage going down too, but the views do make up for quite a lot of the hair-raising corners and steep, slippery slides sometimes. Nearly there. Back to the bridge, back to the road, and heading off back through the beautiful town of Rivas. Wonderful church. More rivers all the way down through this journey, just snaked with rivers and forests. Found somewhere to eat. Beautiful place, would recommend it. It's a little bit unusually outside of our price range, so we thought I'd treat ourselves today, but it was an absolutely wonderful meal that we all had there. Marley with the usual chicken nuggets, but they were done to quite a wonderful level. So you can see that that was probably the most expensive bit of the day. That's £66 we spent there. Nice place though, not too far from San Isidro. Probably only a 10-minute journey, but the whole day there has cost us £91.27. That's a big chunk. That's way beyond our daily budget, even going out. There's so much more that you can do here. Spotted a bit of a rainbow on the way back. So much more that you can do in this area that doesn't cost money. But we treated ourselves today. Got home, of course. Found our doggies waiting for us. Very welcome. Why didn't you take us with us, Dad? And a cup of tea to end the day. What more could you want?